Hi there, everyone. I got moved to a new facility, an extended care facility, um, which I had a very bad night here. The staff, the nighttime staff here is so out of it. I mean, it took me 8 hours to get pain medication from 5 o'clock when I came in here to 1 o'clock at night when they actually came around with their pain medications. So I went all those hours with nothing for my pains from this amputation. But you don't know agony until you've went through this. And I don't know if I'm going to stay here. When I came in, I was leery about signing any paperwork, plus that the staff that could have explained it to me went home, and I don't know if I'm going to stay here. This is ridiculous. I wanted in to Mobile Rotary, which is part of Mobile Infirmary, and from what I understand, they have very excellent rehab, but my insurance company, Humana, their doctors decided that I don't need that kind of rehab. And even though I had my physician, my family physician, contact their physician, it didn't do any good. And Humana still decided that I should come to a lesser care facility, which is bullshit, because I could stay at home and probably do more with the exercises that I've been taught from PT and OT at the hospital. So that the whole thing is ridiculous. I am not going to sacrifice my normal, my pain. I'm not going to be in pain at nighttime because these people can't be on the ball, just so I can have a limited amount of PT and OT here. It's ridiculous, and I've got to give Humana a call this morning at some point when I know that I can talk to a person and not somebody from India or a robot, Hello, your friend's Bill from, it's like, holy shit, people. And Humana called me to ask about some sort of program that I can be on after I've had rehabilitation. And I said, look, I am really pissed off at you people. Oh, we didn't know about that. Yeah, well, look at your fucking computer, assholes. So anyway, that is my medical update, and I am just pissed. Not to mention, I had to have my mom transport me because I still have C. diff. They have not. Nobody's retested me to say, oh, you're not supposed to be on isolation anymore. And as far as like that, I didn't qualify for an ambulance ride over here. A ride over here in the little handicap van would have been money out of my pocket that right now I just can't afford. That's the whole point of the GoFundMe, is that, I can't afford this stuff. I'm spent. I've already got money out going to things to refit my home, so that when I do go back, it'll be easier for me. So I don't have any money to spend out for anything, And this is not an e-begging moment right now. It's just, I'm saying, that I can't do this. So the only option was to have my mom transport me, which at the hospital, they, took me down to mom's car. They helped me get into mom's car. But then when I got here to the facility, they did a minimal amount to help me get out of mom's car, and bam, I went right down on my stump. Tore a stitch. Next thing you know, there's a trail of blood, as I was wheeling around in a wheelchair, and it's like, oh man, and nobody bothered to wrap it up good, putting a piece of gauze on it and then a crisscross tape pattern, that's not doing what needs to be done. If it would have been wound care in the hospital, it would have looked like, my stump would have looked like Hamid again, with the little white thing around, the edge of the leg, but yes, it's been a very, very bad experience dealing with this extended care facility. If you want to know what it is Crown Rehabilitation Facility on Navco Road in Mobile, Alabama. It doesn't have the greatest of reviews, but it was better than North Mobile, and it's just nuts. And the other thing, we were looking for a nurse, and Mom wheeled me down to the nurse's station, and it was so sad. The old ladies that were sitting down there wishing to die, sitting in their wheelchairs, talking to each other and wishing to die, calling out to Jesus, wishing that they would die from the pain. That, my friends, is an eye-opener. It really is. And after tonight, yes, I can sympathize with them very well. It's terrible. It really is. So I will leave you with that. I have a video to make apologizing to somebody in the Google Plus and YouTube community, somebody that I thought was a con and didn't want to lift a finger to help anybody, and he pulled through and donated $50, and I am knocked back by his generosity and support, and I have a completely different outlook on him. I believe he's still, I can't buy into his beliefs, and believe me, I look at everything with an open mind, and I'm skeptical about things. I still can't buy into certain beliefs that I know deep inside are not true. But as far as this person's character goes, I misjudged him, and I need to make a video, and I need to apologize to everybody that I have said anything bad about him to. Believe me, everything that I've been going through it's a very humbling. It's a very humbling experience, So I'll let you go.